Hello, everyone. How are you? So I don't have much to do this morning, and let me rephrase that. I'm sure I can find a bunch of things I ought to be doing, like laundry, like orders for my laser thingy, but you know what? This customer has been waiting a very long time for her Afghan, so that is what I'm working on today. Let's see. It's very big, so I'll have to show you all in another video. But this is what I'm working on. It is a Duke University mascot Graphghan, Duke Devils. So I don't know. I'm just on here to say hello, to chat with anyone who wants to jump on while I work on my blanket. I've got a movie going in the back. I did actually just post the May giveaway winner video. So if you entered the giveaway, you can go and see who won. So this blanket is the Graphghan I'm working on is 275 rows, 275 stitches across, but 275 rows. And I'm only on row 165, so I need to move my bottom. I think this poor lady has waited a year or something for this blanket, so yeah. Anyway, I've got Harry Potter going on in the background, and I'm just sitting here. Like I said, I'm just on here to chat with anyone who wants to chat while I work on this blanket. That way I can send her this video later and show her that I'm actually working on it. Anyway, I see someone watching. Hi, how are you? How was your Tuesday? If you are here in America, how was your Memorial Day weekend? Did you do anything? Why is there someone ringing my doorbell? Hang on a second. Shush. Hi.
Your first time?
The Romeo sign?
Yes.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Oh, wait, I'm going to try to open the garage door, and I can't open it that way. Let me open the garage door. Sophia? Come here. Velvet, come here. Velvet, come. Come. Velvet. All right, let me open the garage door.
Thank you.
All right, guys, hang on a minute. Someone's here for a sign. Toolbox. Trying to do a live stream and someone rings the doorbell. I was just stop for a sign.
Oh.
She'll take a minute. Hang on a second. Is someone peeing or something? No. Oh. All right, sorry, y'all. That was a fun interruption. Someone came in to pick up a sign, and the dogs went crazy. Anyway, I did not know someone was coming to pick up the sign. Anyway. All right. So, anyway, back to what I was doing. Duke Devil's blanket. The customer's been waiting way too long, so like I said, I have nothing going on today until later, so I'm just gonna park my butt here and work on it. Oh, the cardiologist office called, by the way, this morning. Tim, they had to reschedule, so his echo. He's fine. It's just a routine thing.
I know. It's just nice to be on track on stuff, you know what I mean?
Well, that's true. Anyway, so yeah, I was supposed to go with my husband to a doctor's appointment, and we don't have to go now, which is fine. So if y'all wondering where I've been, I have been sick for a month or so now. Because I know I did a live on Mother's Day, I think. And then I was having what I assumed was allergies. And my nose wouldn't stop. So I didn't really do anything. And then after the last live, the nasal stuff continued. And then it's turned into a cough. Guys, I lost my voice for a couple days. It was crazy. So I had everything ready to start doing the Graphghan series, and the universe said, no, we're not going to let you do that yet. You've been wanting to do it for a year, but the universe said no, because we're just going to make you sick. It was ridiculous. So anyway, like I was saying before the lady came, if you are here in America, how was your Memorial Day weekend? Did you do anything? What did we do? Nothing special. I know my kids went swimming at a neighbor's house. This last weekend. Well, my boys did. I really didn't do anything. Can't do anything. Can't afford to fill up your car to go anywhere. If you got toys, you can't afford to fill up your toys to go play. It's ridiculous. Oh, I know what we did do. That was fun. Since it's expensive to do anything, we decided to pop up the tent in the backyard, and me and my daughter did a camp out Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night. My daughter and I did a camp out in the backyard on Sunday night. We snuck some soda and some snacks into the tent, and I had my computer charged, and she watched Netflix. So that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. But I will only do that every once in a great while. I'm old. Okay, I'm not that old, but sleeping on the air mattress was not fun. It was better than, sleeping on the ground. But sleeping on the air mattress was not fun. So, guys, I finally, if you've been around a while, you know that my yarn is not organized when I do my Graphghans, and it should be, but it's not. So I broke down and bought some bobbins. I have not unpackaged them yet, so I might do that sometime today too. unpackage them, see if excuse me, see if they're worth anything, or if maybe doing a DIY bobbin would be better. But yeah. So what are you all doing today? It is Tuesday. Let's see, what did I do? I worked yesterday because nobody was open yesterday. So therefore I moved whatever work I had for the weekend to yesterday. I had planned on doing it during the day, but I didn't because I'm a procrastinator. And I went after dinner. We didn't have dinner till like 8:30. And so, yeah, I didn't go to work till like damn near 10. I had 2 buildings to clean. Man. So I didn't get home till like 2 in the morning. And then this cough is worse at night. I took some cough medicine that the doctor had prescribed me. Didn't help. Usually it helps. Did not help. So I was up till I don't know when, hacking up a lung. And then I had to get up at 7:15 this morning to take my daughter to school. This is her last week. My hair is not cooperating. I tried to go back to sleep. It did not work. So I am running on very little sleep. So yeah. I figured since I had not and then like I said earlier, the cardiologist office, so my husband was supposed to go and they called and had to reschedule because their person that does the echoes called in. So I have until 3:30 to sit here and crochet if I want to. So I don't know if I'm going to do a live until 3 or 3:30, but anyway. I see someone's on. Hi, how are you? How was your Tuesday? Doing anything special, fun, interesting? Are you crocheting? Are you working? Anyway, like I said, I've got Harry Potter on in the background. It's the 3rd one. So, if you've been around a while, y'all know I'm a big Harry Potter fan. If you haven't, hi, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Anyway, I am really tempted to open this package over here and see if these bobbins are worth anything. Because as much as I normally, like I said, am disorganized, it's kind of getting to be a little pain in the butt. So maybe in a little bit I'll open this and see if the bobbins that I bought are worth it. And if they're not, maybe later I'll go get me a toilet paper roll and cut some up. Because I'm kind of getting tired of my disorganization over here. Anyway, this blanket, if you're just joining me, is 275 stitches across and 275 rows. And I am on row 165. I probably would have been halfway done with this row by now, if not all the way done. But somebody unexpectedly came by and picked up a sign that we made for her. And I am not complaining because she brought me money. I like money. Money is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, this morning, right before I came live, I drew the winner for May's giveaway, and I posted that. So that is up on my channel now, the winner for May. Excuse me. Like I said, I have been sick for like a month. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so the winner is posted. Hey, Alice. I wish I were crocheting. I just drove down from Brooklyn to pick up grandkids in Virginia, sorry, trying to recoup from the drive. I would love to know how you create your patterns. Well, I just started learning how to make the graphs using Stitch Fiddle. So that's going to be part of my Graphghan series whenever the universe says I can do it, because I tried doing my Graphghan series last year, and I got like 3 videos in, and then I stopped, and then I was going to do it. I was going to start last week, and then I lost my voice. Yeah, I can't stop coughing, all kinds of fun stuff. Anyway, so I actually buy my graphs from someone. She was doing them, and then she wasn't doing them because her computer crashed and all this other stuff. So she got her computer fixed, but then I don't know, something about the program, I don't know. Anyway, all that's back up and running. So as of right now, I buy my graphs. But like I said, I am learning how to use Stitch Fiddle to make my own graphs. So I've made a very simple one that I'm going to be using to demonstrate the Graphghan process. And then I'm going to try to, thank you so much. I'm going to try to learn some more about it. And then, like I said, on one of my videos, I'm going to demonstrate what I know. Like I said, I don't know all of it, but I'm going to demonstrate what I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, thank you. So that's my goal. I need to play with it just a little bit more. Like I said, I was able to do a very simple heart into a graph, which is what I'm going to be using when I do my demonstration. For single crochet Graphghan, half double crochet, and probably double crochet. And then so this customer that ordered this blanket also ordered another one. And it's Groku, or more commonly known as Baby Yoda. So I have the picture that she wants, and I'm going to attempt to make the graph myself. I actually did already order it from this lady that does my graphs for the most part. But I'm going to attempt to do it myself. So we'll see. I'm going to compare my graph to her graph and see how well I do. Anyway, but like I said, I have not worked on this thing in forever. I still have the American flag Afghan I need to do. Again, a customer is waiting. Guys, this last year, I have been, I'm going to be real quick. I have either been depressed or highly unmotivated. So I am busy. I mean, I do have a job. We started a side hustle, the sign business. But I've just been through a lot of stuff this year. So if I wasn't working, I was either, like I said, like doing my job that I have to do. I was either a little bit depressed or just highly unmotivated. And that's not good. Like, I don't want to make my customers mad. They've been very patient. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think part of it too, and it could be just an excuse, but like, I get bored easily. And so, like, looking at these same colors, gray, blue, white, like, I can only do it for so long. I think that's part of the reason. And I know a lot of crocheters have like 10 whips going on, right? But I know that's part of the reason I have so many whips is because I get bored with one thing. Not even just whips, I'm sorry. A bunch of different projects because I get bored. And so I like move on to the next without finishing the first. So I got my orange juice. Hi, how are you? I see someone else is on here. I'm just crocheting today. Working on a customer's blanket. I'm hoping to get to the end. So I print out my instructions. Don't worry about all the, yeah, I needed some paper, so I tore off the bottom blank spot. But anyway, I am hoping to get down to row 181 today before I quit for the day. So I print out my instructions like this. I have them written. It's just easier to follow. But I do have the graph as well. So I can like look if something looks a little off or a little funky. I can go look and see what's going on. 8 blue. But like I said, chatting and crocheting. I'll probably be here all day. So how's the East Coast? I'm on the West Coast. I'd love to visit the East Coast someday. Well, I did back when I was in 8th grade. For my 8th grade travel something. I don't know. 8th grade trip. But I would love to visit the East Coast and visit all the same stuff I did then as an adult. Because as a kid, I don't know. I don't think I appreciated what I saw. So I think as an adult, I might appreciate it a little bit more. I do a variety of crafts, so it's easier to follow written instructions. Or no, so I do a variety of crafts, so it's easier to follow written instructions, question mark. It's hot today, maybe 90s. Hi, Camper 14. On the East Coast, it's hot right now. Well, I'm on the West Coast, and it is a bit windy. I actually put a sweatshirt on my daughter this morning. I probably didn't need to, but she'll take it off later. I don't know. I mean, it's not cold, but it's probably, I don't know, 70s. It's easier for me because with the graph, to make it big enough to see what you're doing, you have to print it out on like, and it comes in sections. So your graph, so let me rephrase this. I did a Nightmare Before Christmas blanket, right? And I don't remember how many rows. Okay. I don't remember how many rows or whatever it was. But basically, it was 3 sections of the graph. So, and each section was, okay, how do I explain this? It's morning for me, and I didn't get up that long ago. So let's see if I can, this probably won't work out as well. So when I printed up the Nightmare Before Christmas graph, it was too big. So I had to print off the graph. Now pretend this was a graph, not written instructions. And I had to like tape it together like this. So I think the bottom half was like 3 or 4 pages across. And I did it in three sections. So, yeah. Basically, you print out the graph, and then you piece it together. And honestly, they can get big. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. So that's why I use written instructions. That was probably a long-winded explanation for something easy. But yeah, the graphs come in sections. Because if you put the graph on just a piece of paper, the squares are so small that it's hard to follow. So you do need it bigger to properly follow a graph. Again, that means printing out like a bunch of different sheets of paper, and then you have to like tape them together and then laying it out, trying to like mark off as you go. Now, I like my written instructions. So yes, for me, the written instructions are easier to follow. And that was probably, yeah. Anyway, hope that explains it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got that. I wasn't sure what was going on when I was trying to print. Yeah. So, that's what you have to do when you print it, is you have to piece it together. Sorry, like I said, I've been sick for like a month. And then, of course, when it gets into your chest, it stays there for what feels like forever. I like tutorials. Patterns drive me crazy. So I can, obviously read a crochet pattern, but there are times where I'm trying to sit there and go, what in God's name are they talking about? And I wish that there was like a video tutorial for every pattern out there. Thanks for the info. I think I'll try written as well. Yeah, like I said, I do have the graph and I do refer to it if I need to. If, like I said, if something looks a little off, because mistakes can happen when making, patterns or whatever, or graphs. So, but I prefer the written instructions. Again, when I do get around to doing the video series, I will be working from a graph, but that's only because the graph is 30 stitches across by 30 rows high. It's not that big. I know on Stitch Fiddle, you have to pay $5 a month, I think, for you to get the written instructions. So I currently am not paying any money. So, yeah. Have you tried antibiotics for the cough? Just asking because I had a bad cough and that's worked for me. I have a phone appointment because they won't let me into the clinic because God forbid I have COVID. Anyway, I don't. But I'm just saying. So we'll see what the doctor says on Thursday. No, I have not tried antibiotics yet. We'll see what they say. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Oh, sorry. I just got a Facebook notification. Trying to figure out who sent me a friend request, and then I remembered I was chatting with someone about YouTube channels. Anyway, and that's who sent me a Facebook request. So, anyway, that's why I looked at the screen a little funny. Good, I'm glad. What are you up to this Tuesday? Like I said, I'm just working on this. I had the first 2019 version that was really, I'm going to assume bad, because there was nothing up to really. Oh, there we go, it was bad. As far as I'm aware, crocheting my mosaic blanket, cool. As far as I'm aware, I have not had it. So. But I also did not test myself every time I got the sniffles. So. Now my stepson's had it like twice, I think. 3 times. I don't even know. Poor kid. Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll stop the conversation there just because I don't want like to be it to get political, but I don't disagree with you. All right, anyway. Hello Katrina, how are you? Anyway, but I will ask about antibiotics on Thursday because guys, I don't want to be sick anymore. It's ridiculous. Hope the cough is relieved. I would love to continue, but my grandsons need dinner. Lunch? Anyway, I'll try to catch you again. I subscribed to you a few months back. Thanks for the inspiration. No problem. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I'm just on here chatting to stay motivated to work on my blanket today. They have belly schedules. Do 43. How are you, Katrina? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You know, I really need to print me up my own stitch markers and actually use them. They would be quite helpful. Just saying. While doing this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's just funny. There are tools to help make this a lot easier. And I don't use them. Like I said, bobbins for the yarn and stitch markers to keep my place. I am making a Duke Devils blanket. So Duke University mascot blanket. Yeah, maybe I should open my package in a little bit and see. I got some. I went to Amazon and bought bobbins because I got tired of this mess. Oh, what the hell. I'm not doing anything else. Look, more procrastinating from actually doing the blanket. Just kidding. I'm going to open this package real quick and see if these bobbins are worth it because this mess is driving me nuts. All right, so Okay. Goodbye, Facebook notifications. All right. Thank you. So here are my yarn bobbins. I don't know if I'm going to like them. Let's see here. Damn it. All right. I don't know. The reviews said they were good. But here's the thing. I'm not on a table or anything. Or I don't have a setup. I'm just sitting on the couch. So basically, these little suckers have to be able to turn with my work easily. Let's see what we got here. All right. Gotta untangle this yarn real quick. Oh. So have you had the baby yet, Katrina? All right. Oh no, they're supposed to go. I have no clue. No, I still have 2 months to go. Okay. God. So I got pregnant at the end of July, both times with my daughter and my son. I'm gonna say they were birthday presents. Uh, okay. So, I mean, yeah, I think that could hang on to my work, right? Like, not unravel. All right. I think I'm gonna use these bad boys. We'll see. Um, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there was a point to that comment. Okay, so I got pregnant at the end of July both times with my kids, and I gave birth in April both times. So, barring any unusual weather, I was not heavily pregnant in the heat. So, you know what? I was very thankful for that. You're having a girl. This will be my 5th girl, but mine and my husband's first together. Yeah, congratulations, definitely. Little girls are so sweet to dress. Little girls are sweet to dress. The issue I'm having with my little girl, though, is she is 7, going on 17. Oh my God, her attitude, man. Her attitude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? What's going on? Okay. But yeah, I enjoyed dressing my little girl. Obviously more than dressing my little boy. They just have so many more cute things. I agree. There we go. And my husband has 2 girls and a boy. So after this one is born, between the 2 of us, we'll have 8 kids. My grandma had 7. I would go crazy. My 2 bio and 1 step kid keep me on my toes. All right, so this is going to take a while because I'm going to be adding my bobbins here. Like I said, I'm going to see how I like them. My grandma had 5 girls and 2 boys. I wanted a girl first. And obviously I did not get that. I got a boy. So I was overjoyed when I found out that when I was pregnant the second time that I would have a girl. Now, mind you, my kids are 9 years apart. But my first husband was the youngest of 13, born within 20 years. There were some losses in there too. I think the genes ran out with the last 4. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's sad. My grandma had hers within 14 years because I think my aunt, the oldest, was 14 when my mom was born because my mom's the baby. My mama's the baby. So, like, I didn't pay very much for these. Probably like, I'll have to look it up. But I want to say all of this was like 10 to 12 bucks. And I got 40 bobbins. So, like I said, so far I'm liking it. Who's calling me? Potential spam. Anyway. These bobbins will make it easier when I lay my blanket out to like take pictures for the customer or you guys. 5. So anyway, it is not in my nature like to be organized. Like I'm one of those people that like if you clean up my mess, I won't know where anything like it I feel like I won't know where anything is. I guess I feel like I'm not uncomfortable. I don't know. I feel odd when my stuff is like cleaned up. But it drives my husband crazy. But if there's a pile of junk, I know exactly where everything is in that pile. So this didn't bother me for the longest time, this having this yarn just all over the place and not kept like this. But I don't know why, but it's starting to bother me. So that's why I decided I would buy them and see if I like bobbins. Camper 14, I can't stay, just popped in while waiting to leave for an appointment to get my hair trimmed. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I need to get my hair trimmed soon. I actually had it cut not that long ago. And I think it's already, I mean, it's not as long as it was, but I don't know. I want to dye my hair. So I brushed my hair yesterday and I looked in my hairbrush and I'm like, hoping that like someone else had used my hairbrush because there was way too many grays in there. Way too many grays. Oh well. I'm going to be on here all night because like I said, I wanted to wait. I wanted to be on here as long as it took to get to the end of this page. But if I'm sitting here adding bobbins as I go, I'm going to be here all day. I haven't even finished the first. I've been on live for 47 minutes. Granted, 5 of those minutes was dealing with the customer that came by to pick up their sign. But I haven't even finished the first row. Anyway, I want to dye my hair red. I've done it in the past. But I'd like to cover the grays that are there. I know it doesn't like look like I have a lot of gray hair. And it doesn't look like I have a lot of gray hair. But I notice it in my bangs. And like I said, I was brushing my hair yesterday. And I looked in my hairbrush and I'm like, oh, I really hope that that's not all my hair. And it was. I keep getting mine shorter. During all the crap, I quit coloring mine and then just cut off the color. Got tired of putting chemicals on my head. It would come back in a couple weeks. True. I don't think I could do short hair. Like, I could probably be comfortable with like maybe cutting that much more off my hair. But like, I don't know. I don't think I could do short hair. I've had short hair when I was a kid. I had like a cut, like a bob cut or something, I think, in like first grade. Mine is shoulder length. But yeah, no, and it looks good on a lot of women, but I don't want the pixie cut or the, I don't know. I just don't want short hair. So as long as I don't lose my hair, I'm going to keep long hair. I had hair to my butt, but I chopped it off. The older I get, the more I can't stand the long hair being on my neck. I wonder how true that is for a lot of people because, and I know this is like stereotypical, And I don't mean it the way it's going to come out. But I do wonder why a lot of older people, like 50-ish and above, have short hair. I don't know. But like I said, if I can get away with it, I'm going to probably keep my hair, no shorter than this for the most part. My daughter just said pulling my hair up made me look older. Really? Now, that being said, I put my hair up all the time. Like, okay, honestly, it's kind of bothering me being like on me while I'm trying to crochet. But yeah, it's not even my hair, it's this. So I don't like bangs or whatever this is. I don't. In fact, if I could get away with growing them, well, not get away with, I can do whatever I want. But I want to grow them back out so that it's as long as my hair. My husband likes whatever this is. And so I keep whatever this is. Look, I've got the mom part going on the side, the millennial hairdo or whatever they call it. Side part. But yeah, so like when I put my hair up, well, I mean, I do it nicely half the time. But anyway, he likes me having that. I don't know. I don't like it. Plus, I always had my hair up, so I figured, why have long hair if I always have it up? So I just chopped it off and I don't get migraine. I mean, that's a good reason. I have my hair up because, excuse me. Excuse me. I told you this cough is ridiculous. I have my hair up most of the time because my thought is I'm cleaning toilets half the time. That's my job. I'm a housekeeper, janitorial, whatever. I don't need my hair down while I'm cleaning toilets. And since I feel like I'm always working, but I do straighten my hair and I do put it down when I go places. Like, date night or whatever. But when I do put my hair up, my go-to thing is to flip my hair over or my head over and pull up all my hair into like a high ponytail. That way I catch my bangs or whatever so that they're out of my way. Because this is annoying. That was my kid's idea, or that was my idea too, but still have the migraines. I hated washing it when it was that long. Took forever for it to dry. The drying's not the, well, yeah, the drying's really not the hard part. I pretty much go around with a wet head till it dries naturally. But again, if I'm trying to go somewhere, it takes a while to straighten it. So, like I said, guys, I got Harry Potter on in the background because But I've seen these movies like a bazillion times each, so I don't need to have the volume up. All right, that piece of hair that I just pulled off might be a vote for having short hair, or at least putting my hair up. That was my hair I just pulled out of my yarn. I think the next row will go faster because I won't be adding the bobbins. Oops. You have a good afternoon too. It is technically still morning for me though, so. 2, 3, 4. So it is the kids' last week of school. I don't know if I'm ready for them to be home all the time. Well, I won't see my boys. They'll play video games all summer if we let them. I am excited about, well, semi-excited about next week. My mom will be in California for a few days. She lives in Colorado. Unfortunately, this is just a pit stop. She is going to Washington for surgery. So, but she's coming here. Originally, I was going to go to Washington while she had her surgery. But she told me not to and decided that she was going to come here so that I could see her, the kids could see her, and my stepsister could come up and see her. So she's going to head into Sacramento. She's not going to have a car or nothing, so I'm going to have to drive up there. I think, and I'm only going to spend one day with her. I mean, I'd love to spend all the days with her that she's here. But I got to work. So that sucks. But I think we'll hang out in Old Sac next either Thursday or Friday. I'm thinking probably Friday. So the 10th. I am going to drive up on the day she arrives, and I'm going to pick her up from the airport and take her to her hotel. She was going to drive, but, well, it is cheaper to fly. Excuse me. Damn it. I think I will be asking for some sort of antibiotics or I don't know. This cough is ridiculous. But it'll be fun. My mom usually takes my son every year, but probably not this year. During the summer. Um, uh, but my daughter, she has not seen my daughter in a few years. It's expensive to travel, and I just don't have the money, and she doesn't have the money. And both of us have jobs where if we don't work, we don't get paid. And we're just bad with money. We don't save. We don't have, yeah. So traveling for us is hard. And again, it would be cheaper for her to come out here because it's only her and her husband as opposed to me trying to drag 5 people on a plane. But then again, before gas prices, I would have said maybe taking the money that we would spend on 5 round trip plane tickets, we could just stick in the car and drive there. But who knows what's cheaper at this point? All right, this is a really long piece of blue. Guys, I've been on here for over an hour and I haven't even finished the first row. It's all right. There we go, I think. Oh, wait, why did I do that? I still need it. 21. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold on. 17, 18. So, excuse me. Jesus. I really hope they can give me something for this crap. Anyway. I'm about to nerd out real quick, so I hope y'all don't mind. So, like I said, I am sitting here watching Harry Potter. And unpopular opinion, I don't care. Snape is my favorite character. Now, I have read the books. I'm aware that Snape is a bastard. Can you swear? I guess you can swear. Yeah, I'm aware that Snape is an asshole. But he is my favorite character. Absolute favorite. Like, I know he had to die, I guess. But I don't think he should have died. Hence why I read fan fiction. You know, where he doesn't die. My only complaint, and if they ever do remakes of these movies, I don't know if they will. is to cast closer to their age. I mean, now don't get me wrong, Alan Rickman was awesome. But when you watch these movies, these characters, so I'm watching Prisoner of Azkaban right now, and I'm watching the scene where uh, Remus and Sirius confront Peter in the Shrieking Shack. And Snape has just come in and tried to stop it because he thinks, well, he hates black. But anyway, and I'm looking at all of them, all four of the actors. And even when they show James Potter, not in this movie, but like in the other movies where he's a ghost or he's whatever, and Lily Potter too, man, I am older than these characters were in the books currently. And I hope I don't look that bad or that old. So Snape and Remus died when they were 38 in the books. The actors are in their 40s and 50s. So that's my only complaint. And then, like, when they show James and Lily, they died when they were what, 21? Yeah. Born in the 60s, so 60, 78, 21. They look a bit old for 21. Anyway, that's my only complaint. Okay, sorry, I'm done now. As I said, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I mean, not as fanatical as some other people. Like, I don't have a tattoo. I didn't name my dog after any of the characters. Probably because my husband wouldn't let me. My kids are not named after any of the characters. However, my son, now mind you, I did not name my son. His bio dad had a huge hand in naming him. And his name, is very reminiscent of X-Men. So his first name is Logan. His middle name is Xavier. And you could tell who's an X-Men fan, or at least knows of them or whatever, because anytime, you know, his name would be said, people would be like, oh, X-Men? And I'm like, that was not my intention. No, but that was my ex's intention. And his name was decided while we were playing pool. Well, my ex and his friend were playing pool. At that point, I was too big to lean over the table and play. I wanted my son's middle name to be my grandpa's name, but my ex did not like that idea. So, Logan got Wolverine and Professor X's name. That's what he got. So when I went to open up his bank account, it was funny because, you know, you give them their full name or whatever, and they're like, the first thing the guy says is, oh, are you an X-Men fan? And I'm like, no. But it's like I was like, his father is. But anyway, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a super fan where, like I said, none of my kids are named after Harry Potter. I don't have a Harry Potter tattoo. Yet. No, actually, I'm only going to get one more tattoo. Well, two at some point. I've never read the books yet. Well, you can read them or you can listen to them on audiobook if you're not like a reader. But they're good. There's obviously so much more detail in the books. There are some things that after you read the books, you go, oh, that's why that happened. Anyway. Or that makes more sense. Anyway. So, when the last book came out, I did not pre-order it because I'm stupid, apparently. And I was going to go search a store to see if any of the stores happen to have it, like a grocery store, or I was going to go look at several of the bookstores. And I think it might have been a day or two after it was released. Anyway, I happened to go check my mailbox. So my ex was getting our son ready, right? To leave. And while he was doing that, I decided to go check the mailbox. And we were on our way to go hunt for this last Harry Potter book. And in my mailbox, and I still to this day have no idea where it came from. I have no idea who sent it to me. But in my mailbox was a copy, which obviously had to have been pre-ordered, was the seventh book. So somebody bought it for me. Are the books as good as the movies? I personally think the books are better. Don't get me wrong, love the movies. But I personally think the books are better. And 9 times out of 10, as a reader, I am going to say the books are better. I'm going to say books are usually better than the movie. It is very rare for me to say the movie was better than the book. Just because in a movie, you can't get every line, you can't get every scene, you can't get, and then the script writers take artistic license or whatever the hell they do and decide to change certain things. And I'm going to say that I'm not a Ron fan anyway, regardless of whether or not you read the books or not. I mean, I'm not a hater. I just don't think him and Hermione should have got together. That being said, in the books, okay, so in the movie, they gave Hermione a lot of Ron's lines, which I'm not sure why. So if you think Ron's kind of stupid, he's really not. Like, I had to go back and reread one of the books when I had to. I did. And I'm like, wait, didn't Hermione say that? And then I thought about it and I was like, no, I guess not. So the whoever wrote the script or the director or somebody gave Hermione a few of Ron's lines. So I started putting bobbins on halfway through the row. So I'm currently going back and putting bobbins on the yarn that I didn't do it. So like I said, if you're not a reader, like if you're not a fan of picking up a book and reading it, audiobooks, you can get it on YouTube, obviously, for free. I use Audible. In Half-Blood Prince, oh, they're yarn bobbins. I just figure that the mess is getting to be annoying, trying to pull all this yarn out of the big old yarn knot it's got itself into. Those bobbins. Yep, bobbins, whatever you want to call them. I don't really care. I was just tired of the mess, so I thought I'd clean it up a little bit. Tired of having to take the knots out of the yarn too as I'm crocheting, because I've let it just kind of go wherever it wants to. So this is more for organizational reasons, which, as I said earlier, is very uncharacteristic of me. Yep, just yarn bobbins. Oh, so anyway, in the Half-Blood Prince, you get more of Voldemort's backstory than you do in the movie. Actually, a lot more of Voldemort's backstory than you do in the movie. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think you get much of his backstory. If anything, all you learn in the fourth movie, and I think you have to watch between the lines, I guess, when he takes the bone from his father's grave, or when Peter takes the bone from his father's grave to resurrect Voldemort. I think you figure out, or have to use your brain and realize that his father's a muggle. So I don't think it ever explicitly says in the movies that Voldemort's a half-blood. So yeah, again, more detail in the books. Okay, now that I'm done with my Harry Potter rant. You also get more of Snape's backstory too in Half-Blood Prince. And then in when Snape shares the memories of him as he's dying, you get more memories in the books. And then you know more about him and Lily's friendship and how they fell out. And yeah, again, books are just more detailed. I'm hoping next row goes faster. Because I won't be adding bobbins. Or not adding, but wrapping up yarn. Oh. I'm on the last. No, this was what I was worried about. Oh well. Only one of them have done it so far. It just came undone and started to unravel. Not the blanket, just the yarn on the bobbin. I'm here just listening and crocheting. Oh, it's fine. Like I said, we're not talking about anything specific. I'm just working on my blanket. I don't think I'll be on here too much longer. I was going to sit here, like I said, all day and like crochet and get to the end of the page and stay online while I do it, but it's taken me an hour and 20 some odd minutes to get through one row. But again, that's because I had an interruption, and then I decided bobbins were a good idea. Excuse me. Which has also taken time. I am now done. Or no, sorry, not yet. So close. All right, I am now done after an hour and 22 minutes with one row. Oh, now I've got the yarn bobbins weighing it down, so it's harder to hold up and show you all. But yeah, I've done one row. That's all right. As I said, it'll be easier to crochet now that I'm not untangling my yarn. Which probably took just as much time as putting the bobbins on as it takes me to untangle my yarn when I don't have it all organized like this. So, all right, I am now on row 166 of 275. Someday I will get this blanket done. So how's your mosaic blanket coming along? And then I don't know if you said earlier, what are you working on, Katrina? I just have to add one more bobbin. Or not add, but wrap up one more bobbin. Because it's the color I'm working on right now. I haven't picked up my crocheting in 2 days. I've been resting. I was well yesterday and just started to feel better. Oh, okay. Like I said earlier, I get bored or I get unmotivated and I'll go days without crocheting. Not good. Like, there's only two, well, there's a few things, but the two main things that like relax me or put me in a happy place is I mean besides my kids and stuff, but I mean like things that are just for me is my crocheting. Um well, when I'm not stressed about getting it done, my crocheting and music. So yesterday I wasn't really even in a bad mood, but I was I turned on some music while I was cooking in the kitchen and I just felt like I said I wasn't even in a bad mood, but I just felt happier while I was listening to my music. Okay. One more bobbin. Yeah, the one time I lost my crojo because I crochet so much and did so many orders, so I felt it was my job. So I stopped crocheting for like 2 weeks and then got back into it again. Well, that's the other thing though too is when I'm doing these blankets, um, sometimes it doesn't feel like it's for fun. So when it doesn't feel like it's for fun, I have to stop. Okay, so my computer is telling me that I've been online too long and it's going to die. So my computer has actually decided that my live is done. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. Go check out and see who won the May's giveaway. And I will come back later. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, but I'll come back later. Definitely Sunday for a live, but I'll do a whip video on Wednesday to show you guys how I'm doing on this blanket. And again, thanks everyone for hanging out with me. But I'm going to go before my computer just completely dies. All right. Have a great day, guys.